Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So we got another bike project. Now that we have this bike done, and the one I'm on right now, and the R1 is done. And now we picked up a Yamaha R6 2007. Let's see. Where's that? Damn, there it is. Alright, so here it is, 2007 Yamaha R6. Clean title, low miles, but you know, it can use some work. So the dude, again, clearly dropped it again. It's funny, it's every time a bike falls, it's always going to get hit on the tank. But that's like the only real damage that it has. Everything else is just scuffs. But this is definitely going to need to be fixed. But yeah, the bike is super clean. It's super smooth. We're probably going to paint it, to be honest. Maybe a different color. I don't know yet. But it's probably going to need a new chain and new sprockets, or maybe just clean them and lubricate them. What else we got going on? Probably buy new headlights, the windscreen for sure. But damn, that's all it needs. I mean, it doesn't need much. It has a oil leak. That's the only thing. It's leaking a little bit of oil. Actually, it's leaking a lot of oil. It's got a nice exhaust, a Akrapovic exhaust. I don't know if that's, you know, authentic or whatever, but I mean, it sounds cool. And then on this one, it's weird. It's with the gears, it's one up and the rest down. But he said we can change that. He just, I don't know. He said he installed the
oil filter.
Yeah, the oil filter.
Something
in the way. The oil filter being in the way, so the freaking shift lever had to be on the other side. This thingy. So I guess it normally goes on the other side, on this side. But I guess the oil filter that he bought was like kind of getting in the way, so he had to do it on the side. But the bike still runs. So that's it. So probably today we're just going to strip the fairings off, just so we can figure out the oil, like the oil leak, and then that's probably what we're going to do first. Dude told us the bike came with a charger when he sold it to us, and I'm like, cool, it comes with the charger. So then we get home, after we bought the bike, we try it and like, it's not charging the phone. So we didn't really think nothing of it. We're like, it probably doesn't work, we're gonna take it off. But now that we have this whole headlight assembly off, we went to see, so on there and see if it'll focus. Well, whatever, point is, the two wires are labeled, or it's labeled on the little adapter, negative and positive. And he had them backwards, so...
Yeah, so you see positive. He had the black one on positive, and he had the red one on negative. So we just switched it.
So now we switched them,
and then
we plugged it in, plug it into your phone.
Turn the ignition on. See,
there it is, lights up. So it works. So I guess we're gonna keep that now.
Yeah,
right? That's basic electricity work 101. Basic electric. Alright, so this dude just dropped the oil. There it is. And then we finally bought the oil filter that fits. So that way we can put this lever back to where, I guess, the standard position, to where it's one down and the rest up, instead of the other way around. See? Ah, there it is. And then we noticed this bolt was missing, so we gotta find a bolt for this. Right.
Some racing oil.
Some racing oil? Let me see. Alright, so this is gonna be the hardest part about the, I guess, the bike and the bodywork. Because it's the most noticeable damage that it has. So this pretty much has to come out perfect. Yeah, I'm about to take this off, buy new badges. So I'm gonna start off with some 40 grit. No, what is this, 80? 80, we're probably gonna scratch this all the way down to the bare metal, and then we're gonna go ahead and put some Bondo on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. Well, on this side we need a little little more on this side, though. Put some right here, or no? It doesn't need much, huh?
No, it doesn't need much.
Was that way too much?
No, that's good.
Okay. Look at the spreader.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, huh? Right now.
Yeah,
a little mound, huh?
Yeah, a little bit thicker.
Is that good enough? Or no?
That's
I
fine.
think that's fine. First coat. No. Oh damn, we have a lot going, huh? I know, my mother do another coat here. That's the thing. My mother do another coat. Alright guys, so after hours and hours of trial and error, we finally were able to figure out the little shape on this side. It took us like a good 5-10 coats of Bondo, way too much Bondo. But it's because, you know, we had to keep shaving some off, putting some on. But luckily we had a friend who was able to help us, you know, figure out the little grooves that we have going on here. I even had a stencil it on the other side. So hopefully you can't really tell. Hopefully it's a good match, like, you know, in terms of the shape. But that's for that. Alright, also, we ended up picking up this compressor because we're getting close to the painting stage, and honestly, the compressor we have is pretty bad. It's a little 2-gallon one, and it's horrible. So we found this one. We got a good deal on it. It was on sale. It's 20-gallon, 4.0 SCFM at 90 psi, which is honestly like the important thing when it comes to spraying. So hopefully that's enough to do at least the, you know, the motorcycle, because it's like small parts. We're not going to be doing like a big panel, so that should be okay for now. So we have that going, and then we have the pieces primered. They might need maybe a little bit more primer, and then we're going to have to wet sand them. So we're going to wet sand these, and then they should be ready for paint, to be honest, after that. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and stop there and get to the primer. Tank, the gas tank. Okay, so we ended up making our own custom booth. It was just a canopy and then some painter's plastic surrounding it. So we're in here. We got the parts hanging in there. As you guys can see, there's parts hanging everywhere. This is probably like maybe half of the parts. We should have a couple more pieces and, like, you know, some other parts of the fairing. Well, he's gonna go ahead and go in there and give us a second coat. They have one light coat on there. We did end up dripping on one of them just a little bit, so we'll probably have to redo that one. But now he's gonna go in there and do that second coat.
Alright, so this is the third coat that we're on, and it's looking pretty good, honestly. This is our first time ever painting something, and it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it was the second time, but the first one it didn't go well at all. This time it's actually looking pretty nice. So we're probably gonna do one more coat, and then we're gonna let them dry, and probably move in the other pieces in here and paint those.
You fix that imperfection? You cover the fish eye?
Yeah. Ah! Stop moving!
Alright, so we finished spraying most of the parts. Obviously it's kind of late outside. The sunset did catch up to us. But here are the parts. Look at that. Oh, it's a really nice gray. It pretty much almost looks like the primer we had on there, but with a gloss. But it's got a slightly warmer look to it. So yeah, the pieces are good. Obviously some of them are gonna need some touch up, or maybe even respray them. But we'll figure it out. We'll go ahead and fix them. But overall, I'm really, really happy how they're coming out. Man, they just look great. It's nice and glossy. So that's going to be it for this clip, and then we'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so pretty much all the parts have been painted. They were sitting in the booth for about 2 hours. We went ahead and brought them in the garage, and they're pretty much dry to the touch, so we're just gonna let them cure overnight here before we start messing with them. And for now, while those, I guess, cure, whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some scratches. You know, some battle scars. Let's see. So this one just, oh no, it didn't just come in, but it came in a couple days ago. But finally we're gonna replace the cover so it can look a little bit nicer, because there's no way we were gonna bondo this and paint it, because you know it shaved off pretty much a lot of the metal. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off and then put this new gasket on there too. Alright, so it's all installed. It looks nice and clean, nice and shiny. It's got that nice satin finish. Ignore this, we're gonna put this in its place. But that's it for this clip. Next clip, we're gonna go ahead and start wet sanding the parts, so then we can go ahead and polish them. Which there they are, again, like I said. So alright, that's it for that. Alright, now the pieces have cured. We went ahead and we sanded them with 2000 and 2500 grit. Now we're polishing them, so we're gonna do a two-step polish. So something medium aggressive, and then we're gonna go over with like a fine polish, which is gonna be like the final step before the wax and stuff. But that's how they're coming out right now. We had to sand down most of the orange peel. There are some imperfections still in the paint, but for a first paint job, you know what, it's not too bad. So that's gonna be it for. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the polish, and then we're gonna go ahead and start mounting them. Alright, so after hours of sanding and polishing, we finally got all the parts ready. So today, or now, right? Yeah. Well, today for us, but whatever. Now we're going to go ahead and put them back on. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a quick time lapse. So, you know, you guys have to watch the whole thing, and, you know, it's kind of boring. But we're going to just put you on a time lapse, and we're going to go ahead and put everything back on the bike, and hopefully finish it in this clip. Alright, so actually I still have to do the tank, sand it and polish it. But in the meantime, Mikel's going to go ahead and install the rest of the fan. Yo, so this thing is pretty much done. Let me step back so you guys can take a good look. Dang. Honestly, those gold OEM forks look sick. But I mean, man. Honestly, with the 5 feet rule, you know, for the paint job, yeah, this bike looks pretty sick. It looks really white on camera, so if you guys can just imagine, it's a tad bit darker. Yeah. Or a tad bit more gray. Let me step back this way. Here, pick up the bike. Can you like lean it towards you so you can see the fairings on the side? No, don't pick it up literally. Damn, that looks sick. Oh, it just looks so white on camera, but no, it's probably like 2 shades darker, like a nice gray.
The only thing we have left is to put on the seat. Yeah,
we're gonna put the seat on and just get this thing on the road, even though it's like midnight. Yeah, it's already 12. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Right, go ahead and turn it on, man. Go ahead and crank it up. Okay, so slow crank because we disconnected the gas tank, so we needed to get some fuel. Woo! Hey, turn on the high beam. The high beam? Yeah, so it did come with LEDs and we totally forgot, and it looks freaking beautiful. Oh man, that looks so sick. Damn. Tell them how much we paid for it.
$2,400.
$2,400. Probably one of the cheapest Yamaha R6s out there. For an 07, under 20,000 miles. Got like 18,000 miles. Clean title. Oh shit. Looking sick. Looking sick. Alright, so that's pretty much going to be it for tonight. We're going to go ahead and probably just
maybe show some clips of riding the bike if we can get someone on the car.
Yeah, and if we can get a GoPro style or something.
Yeah.
Probably get a GoPro.
Yeah.
So now we're just waiting on the decals and stuff to come in, like the Yamaha, like the little gel gas tank decals. So the video's not over yet. So probably the next clip will show us putting on all the little accessories. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we're finally gonna finish the R6 after like about a month. So this took about a month, these took about a month, this took about, dang, I don't know, almost 2 months. At least it feels like it's been 2 months, but it's been a while. So let's go ahead and start putting the final touches on the bike. Where's the damn keyhole again for this? It's like on the side. Ah, here it is. That's from here, no, it's from here. Here it is. Cool. A good old seat delete. So this is when you're single, when you're taken. If you can understand the reference, I don't know, put a laughing emoji or something. Let's give this a shot. This is gonna clip right in. It should, huh?
Okay.
Let's have the way.
No.
Alright, so it was tough putting this aftermarket one on, because it always is, even this stock one. But good, we got it on. That's nice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, we thought about painting it like the same color as the body, but I think it looks fine black. And it fits pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab the decals. Let's start off with the tank. Let's do that. So, real carbon fiber gas cap cover. Yeah, it goes like this. There we go. Whew. Nice. There we go. The only thing is, I wish the freaking carbon matched the freaking tank pad.
Oh yeah.
It's a little off, or a lot off, honestly. This is more like a black, but this is I think this is fake carbon. It's just like a carbon look-alike. But this, you can actually see the weaves or whatever, the woven carbon. So yeah, that's how it's gonna look. Alright, and these are the stickers for the fairings. This was like a whole little package. I don't even know if we're gonna install all these because there's so many. But we're just gonna go ahead and, like, you know, sticker bomb this, like, you know, kind of like a racing bike, almost like we had all these sponsors. The Akrapovic, we do have the exhaust, so we'll see. We'll see how many of these we use. So we're gonna go ahead and set up a quick time lapse. We're gonna sticker bomb the thing, and we'll show you guys at the end how it looks. Alright, so you guys just saw how the bike came out. It came out pretty sick. That was our first time ever painting the whole bike. And the color looked dope. Actually, we already sold it, believe it or not. We put it up for sale, and boom, within 3 hours it sold. The owner didn't even notice it was a DIY paint job, meaning, you know, it wasn't like looking too rough. So it looked pretty good. He liked it a lot, and yeah, that's it for the build. The bike's gone. Tanu wants something else. I'm thirsty. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video. We're gonna move on to a car next. That's gonna be probably the next build. So we're gonna take a break for bikes, probably for like a couple videos until we find another deal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Give a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.